we doing, folks? So, if y'all were with me with the live stream or caught the replay, you'll know that I did some pens on the lathe the other day. I'm starting about a run of approximately 200. I still have some more I need to drill out, and I recount everything because I think I'm just shy. I've got, I think it's about 10 different types that I'm working on right now. So just trying to restock for the season. I got some that I haven't had in a long time that I forgot I had going through stuff. So those are going to be getting done up next. If y'all are interested in seeing anything on the lathe, if you want to see a live stream or anything like that, throw a comment below, let me know. Next one I do is probably going to be closer in the evening so I can try to get some more people in. Wasn't thinking about the time the last time I did one. So yeah, today we are going to be taking the pen blanks I just turned up on the lathe. Here's all of them. I'm going to show you how to fully assemble them with a few parts in the kits that I buy for them. That has all the mechanical stuff, all the metal, the tips, extra the ink that comes with them. I'm also do sell extra ink if you guys ever need it, and these are all just standard cross refills. They just pull straight apart, unscrew out. You can grab these at any hardware or office supply store, or hit me up, and I do sell ink. I don't use name brand. The ones I use are I buy them in bulk from the company that actually makes the pens. I think it writes just a little bit better and it's less money, so overall I like it, but if you're not local, it might not make sense to have me ship it to you. So things to keep in mind. So with that, let's get into how do we put these things together, and let's go have some fun. It's my second favorite part is assembling these. My favorite part's on the lathe. So let's go. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, so did you guys know that you can support me for not spending a cent by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing my videos? It doesn't cost you a cent. It helps the algorithm see me a whole lot more, and it's totally free for you. It just takes 3 clicks. Just wanted to throw that out there. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so we are here. We are ready to start putting some pens together. We're going to be using parts from the pens that I made on my most recent live stream, since I got them ready and we had a slight change in plans for what I was able to get done yesterday. So these are all our different pieces parts. We've got our transmissions in the middle. I got a few extras here. These are gold plated. These are gunmetal and chrome. On this side, I also have slim lines in here. I wasn't thinking about that when I was turning them, so some of those I'm going to have to turn down a little thinner and use some different bushings when I turn some more pens. But yeah, so that's a problem for later. So to start off, I am going to grab one of these. This is one of the match sets that I turned the other day, like I said before. This is one I actually specifically remember turning. I do believe, there it is. There's our matched piece right there in the middle. So you can see it's a little bit off from where I cut it, but it matches, which means this is the way I want it to go together. And I was looking at this when I turned it yesterday because I actually do try to make notes. I want my clip to go right through there so we can keep all that pretty wood exposed, and then where you're going to be handling it a lot will be a lot more plain. So I'm going to go through here, put one of these together with you, and then I'll tell you how I do everything and how I do this for production. Actually, we're going to throw 2 of them together so I can really show you. The other one's just going to be this Paduke. That way it's easier to tell the difference of when I'm doing what. So, alright. So that's the way this one goes. So that Paduke I'm going to use gold on. So when I'm doing this in a production mode, what I'll do is I'll do all the first step with everything in one go. So all of them will get tips pressed in just like this. There's a chrome one for this one. Actually, what does gunmetal look like? I like that color option a little better. For the really pretty ones, I actually will plan it out a little more, and at least if I think the blank's pretty. Not that I think any of them are actually ugly, but if I like it and it's one that I would want, I try to pay attention, look a little closer. So now we are going to hit the transmissions, and I do love these Mastercraft pen presses because you can really speed them out. I usually try to get it about to where this last little lip is. Don't make fun of me in the comments about my nails. I know I just haven't. I can't find my fingernail clippers, and I've only got one pair. So all I did was screw this ink in. Then I just turned the transmission up. As you can see, it barely comes out because there's retracted. There's out. But the nice thing about these, I can actually leave the transmission pushed in, but pull the ink out. And this one was gold. That doesn't matter for this part. So I'm just going to slide this up. Hit the transmission here. This is preset, so it should sync to about the same depth as that one. Because when I'm doing this, what I want to do is I want to get it to where I can get the ink in there. Goes out about the same. And once I get them to where everything's pretty close, actually I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to put pocket clips on these. So I definitely want that set aside. I need that part and a center band. And it goes like that. So I want my thinner piece at the top. And I try to always press the decorative pieces into the plastic with the aluminum head, which is that. Aluminum is generally not going to mar it, but it will mar the finish, but it won't be too rough on it. There we go. That way you can still see the pretty. We got the pretty on there. I need to leave that shut. I'm just getting ahead of myself again. Need another center band, and I need the end cap. And since I'm going a little quick here, end cap just goes in there. This goes on the thinner side, which is this. It's a little hard to tell on camera. But so yeah, just imagine when I'm doing this for production, I'll have all of these. I lay everything out like this. I'll stick all the tips on, put the transmissions in, do all of these guys, and then what I'll do is come back through. We'll put that in there. We'll lock that down because I don't want this to go too far forward. Actually, no, I'll open that up a little bit, slide this back, close. I'm adjusting this screw out, which pushes everything a little bit farther forward. That makes it a little easier to see. So there was no gap in there. So now we got a little bit of a gap, which will press that in a little bit more, and I can already tell you from past experience that's not enough. And then this is why I always set my transmission out. That actually was enough. So now, focus. So that's a good length out for the tip to be in. So for the rest of the assembly, we just throw on the center cap, the tail cap, and you have a twist out pen that's ready to rock and roll for all of your writing needs. And then if you ever, or when the ink finally does run out, you just unscrew that. It's a standard cross refill. Get them any off a supply store, hit me up. I'm going to be updating my prices on what I sell those for here soon because I'm almost out. And for this guy, this should be pretty much the same for all of them. And now that I have this set, there will be minor differences in the fine tuning of them. But as you can see, that one could go up maybe another 30-second, but I'm actually not going to worry about it because it works. It comes out. Everything works good. I'll give it a couple test turns. And then for something like that where I took the time to match everything, we'll turn that there. The bands doesn't take up as much wood as a regular saw blade would, but still looks good. I do really like this pen though. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch more of these to put together as my dog comes in and says, "Hi, Homan, you've left me alone all day. I want love." But he'll survive for a few minutes. A couple of these came apart. Fortunately, that's Purple Heart. And where's the other one? That's Leopard Wood, so it's easy enough to keep those two straight. So I think I'm going to pop this on a time lapse, and I'm going to put the rest of them together on a time lapse and then edit this up and get it uploading. Since I'm doing this Thursday night and it needs to be it needs to be uploaded and released in 11 hours and 21 minutes. So that be that. And yeah, I'll say something when we're done, and that's that. And we're back. So I turned on in the earbud an episode of The Big Bang Theory, and I am not even halfway through it. And we are done. When you streamline these, they go a lot faster. Now that this is pen press is set up, I should be able to get a lot more done a lot faster. I actually have a few of these laying around the house, so sometimes if I've got different pens that require completely different setups for like the back end and the front end, I'll set one up to do the cap, one to do the main body. It's just find the rhythm that works for you. Do your best to assembly line it, especially if you're doing this for yourself, trying to make a little extra money, because the faster you get these done, the lower your prices can be. So these are going in. Like I say, I got to go through, double check prices and stuff, but as soon as these are available, I can make a post here. I'll make it known on YouTube, and I cannot wait. These came out so pretty. Okay, with that said, I will say cat in the hat. That be that. I gotta go get me some dinner. Y'all be safe, have fun, and yeah, if you're interested in grabbing anything, info's in the channel description for any way to get a hold of me, including the phone number for this phone I'm recording on. So I will see y'all later.